Good afternoon. It's Easter Sunday, April 5th, 2026 at a little after, coming up on a quarter after 1 p.m., 1300. Hope your 2026 is going well. Mine is going pretty good. Getting some exercise here. Beautiful day, low 60s, sunny. I'm at Hugo Peak, doing the horse trail, or the trail that goes around the west side. And it's 875-foot elevation gain. It's about 3.5 miles round trip, depending on what you use there for measuring. But give or take 3.5 miles. Took me 45 minutes, right at 45 minutes to get up, and that's even stopping for a couple minutes here and there. If you're not happy, get that way, people. You got to work on yourself. Happiness is achieved, not given. That's what makes it so rewarding, is you've achieved it. You've corrected all the negativity and wrongs in your right, made it right. And the wrongs in your life and made it right. Ooh. Serious washout through here. Dang. Oh, look at this view. Beautiful. Yeah, this is the west side here. Actually, you can, here in a minute, I think we'll be able to get a better peek of the Olympic Mountains. Hang on, let me put this back on regular. I think it's got me zoomed out a little bit. There we go. Now I'm back at just a regular. But yeah, it's already a third through, 1/4's done, of this year. First 3 months, just like that. So 1/4's done. It's gone by fast, man. Of course, the older you get, time speeds up for you. And that is the truth. When I was young, I didn't understand it. Oh, I understand it now. Ooh, look at the mud through here. You gotta watch where you're going. Get a little off-roading sometimes. There we go. Let's see if I can get a little better view. Oh yeah, there's an opening coming right up here. Yeah, we ain't getting any younger. I spend my days trying to make them as best as possible. Enjoy them as much. There we go. Let's kind of get a good view along the horizon there. There's the Olympic Mountains. Over somewhere is Mount Olympus. I'll be over there in get back up there we go. All right, in what, 3 weeks? Yeah, 24th, I guess, is when I had that Friday. Whole rainforest up first, then Ozette Triangle, then Shishi, and then Cape Flattery, Soul Duck, Marymere, maybe a little bit of Dungeness Spit. We shall see, depending on how much gas I got left in the tank. 53 years old now. I'm getting less energy, not more. Still got more than most. But it's conditioning, pushing myself. I'm pushing myself too far, within your means. There's something moving around over here. Maybe a little lizard. Yeah, oh man, that breeze feels so good. So I got a little bit of a vintage. Got my Marvel shirt on there. Love wearing this shirt. Half sleeve. There you go. I know I'm scraggly looking, but I'll shave probably tomorrow or Tuesday morning. Probably Tuesday morning. Wake up. I ain't gonna be doing much. Walk the beach a little bit Tuesday morning before I head to Portland. But when you buy a vehicle, you don't look at it like it's an investment. You know, I mean, it is an investment as far as getting around and stuff, and you want to take care of it. Maintain all your possessions, your health, everything. You got to maintain it. That's the secret to life. Maintaining stuff. You don't take care of your house, it's gonna fall apart, get dilapidated. Same thing with a car. You got to change the oil, the tires. You know, when something's going on with it, don't ignore it. Stitch and time it. Don't treat it, you know, like it's a derby car. You know. Main thing is, don't matter what it looks like on the outside. If it's structurally sound, the transmission, the engine, that's what's important. You know, my Mazda, I won't get anything for it. I won't even get $2,000 for it. But that's okay. I'll keep it as a second backup vehicle. Take it out once a week and drive it. Just keep liability on it. That way I got a backup. And it costs a bare minimum of expense. Whoa, there we go. A little muddy through here. Definitely more muddy this way than the other way. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I gotta watch step here, so I'm still getting a little bit off trail here. Here's some motorcycles racing. May not hear that all the way up in Puyallup South Hill on Meridian there. All hours of the night doing that. So even out here in the country, you gotta put up with stupid city folk. Oh, noise pollution, no matter where you go. Man, but anywho, you know, hope your 2026 is going great. If not, work on yourself. You know, I tell you right now, the secret life is maintaining, maintenance. Maintain your health, all aspects. Financial health, physical health, mental health, emotional health, psychological health, dental health. I mean, all your health. A little clear cut through here. That's where I was at, up yonder. Well, there's some sort of little building over there. Here are the bumblebees. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Here are the crows. Arr, arr. Say you befriend a crow, that they'll find money for you. Don't know where they find it, but somewhere they find money. Oh, but if you're not happy where you're at in life, start formulating a plan. You know, don't like your job, start finding something else. You know, find a career, find something that you want to do for 40 years. You know, it's that simple. You know, I'm an x-ray tech. I'm so thankful every day. I'm so thankful I chose being. Of course, I knew when I was in high school I was going to be an x-ray tech. All right, now. Oh, yeah. We're going this way. And what time is it? Yeah. Oh. But yeah, start maintaining stuff in your life, you know. Working on it. It's not going to happen overnight. Progress, not perfection. One thing at a time. I promise you, it will take. But you got to start not convincing yourself. You got to believe it yourself. You want to quit smoking, tell yourself every day, I need to cut back. I need to cut back. You know, losing weight. I need to cut back. Next time, you know, don't get that slice of cake or pie. You just hold off for a little bit. You know, it's that simple. You know, discipline, self-discipline, self-control. You know, self-regulation. You know, people don't have control of their emotions, don't have control of their finances, don't have control of their, you know, self-indulge just at a whim because they don't have no discipline. You know I was pretty undisciplined when I was younger. Well, I had discipline. I choose not to ignore it because a lot of times I just didn't care. I had no direction, and that's on me. You know, when you're an adult, it's all on you. Quit blaming others. You know, you didn't learn a lot in school. Okay, well, guess what? You got the world you literally have everything you want to learn at your fingertips. Libraries are free. You know, start reading. You know, when they closed COVID, when the Kung Flu closed down this country, I knew then it did irreparable damage. And I said it to everybody. Nobody believed me. I said, you know, that you just pretty much threw away a whole generation. You know, just not going to be educated, going to be indoctrinized, going to be propagandized. You know, they won't know the truth if it slapped them in the face. And even if it did, they would rather believe a lie. You know, and that's not my fault. That's their fault. Well, you know, of course they blame me. I'm a middle-aged white man, middle class, so I'm the bad guy. Fine by me. Hell, I don't like society anyway, truth be told. I'm gonna piss on half of it if he was on fire. You know, I believe if you don't provide for your family, and if all you do is a drain on society, then you're worthless to me. I want nothing to do with you. Oh man, might want to go fishing. Oh, surprised a crow didn't eat that. I want to pick it up. But you know, you're responsible for your life. Anytime I see people, it's not my fault. Yes, it is. Not everything. When you're a kid, bad things happen to you, but learn from it. Don't let it happen to others. You know, quit breaking the cycle, or break the cycle. Quit repeating it. You know, that's parents, start raising your kids. You know, be interested in who they're hanging out with online, on the internet. Regulate them. They're not your friends. You're their parents. You're supposed to discipline them. Make sure they grow up so they have all the tools needed to be a functioning member of society. All these parents whose kids are robbing and stealing everything, I'm like, it's their fault. They got robbed, or they were robbing some folks and got murdered. It's their fault. I blame the parents. I blame the families. I blame the communities. I blame the schools. I'll put blame right where blame. I blame their policies. Yeah. I have nothing to do with the policies in these blue cities. Nothing at all to do with them. And it's my fault. I'm a conservative. I'm proud to be a conservative. I conserve my resources. I don't spend other people's money. And if you're proud of doing that kind of stuff, then you are a worthless piece of shit. I want nothing to do with you. That's right. I can judge you. I judge everybody in this world. You damn right I do. Judge you on your actions, your merits, and your words. That's all I need. I think this is the main trail here, where if I was to go right, that would take me on to Michelle Falls in about 2.5, 3 miles or so. But I'm not doing that. Nope. Oh, hang on, no, it's that way. That's what it is. But I am going to go this way. Take control of your life. If somebody cusses you out or whatever, who cares? Quit worrying about what other people think. You know, live your life for yourself as best as possible. That's all any of us can do. Yeah, so you can go keep going that way straight, and that will take you to Michelle Falls. But I'm gonna hit the trail here. Take us on back. I'll hit that next time I come down here. I have never been this way, so I will do that. Kind of interested to see how that goes. You know, but get yourself right, physically, mentally, emotionally. You know, start planning short, mid, long-term goals, taking care of stuff. What's, you know, most important, easiest, you know, prioritize. You know, your whole life should be maintaining. Oh, we're back at the front already. Yep. Oh yeah, that's where I've been trying, I guess. Worried about all the flooding. Anywho, well, I think this should be the end of this one, but get out there and start enjoying nature, people. Start living your best life possible. Quit trying to keep up with the Joneses. Start living your life. You know, you try to live your life by somebody else's standards, you will never be happy. I'm perfectly happy and content where I'm at in my life, and I got me to thank for it. Nobody but me. I am the main character in my life. I am not the main character in anybody else's life, nor should I be. And if I was the main character in somebody else's life, well, that's on them. You know, they got issues. Oh, nice little pond here, as you can see. Yeah. Well, I saw a big old bullfrog earlier. I meant that son of a gun. I would have. He was right on that log there. Oh, I missed him. Dang it, there he was. I mean, like 6 to 8 inch legs. I would have. God love to have got his legs in my tummy. Anyway, there's where the parking's at. And over here's the trail. There's a road you could take too, service road, but trail's better. Anyway, y'all got there, enjoy nature, people. Later.